Hello my friends, this is Denise here from Steve's Art and I am listening to music. I really hope you're okay with that, but we're going to do this piece. I have to get rid of that. We made, the last video we made Encaustic wax, and 3 of the colors I applied some candle wax dye to, and I do not like the smell of that stuff. I don't know, it was pricey. I can't remember how much it cost, but it was really pricey, and so I don't like the smell at all. I have to have the fan running, and the one thing about encaustic wax that I love so much is the smell of beeswax and damar resin. I've never had a stench come out of my space so full of whatever that is. But so what I'm doing is using up all that crap. So there are some colors in here you've probably not seen on my palette because they came from those things. And those are the things I'm dealing with. So here I've decided that I really want some translucency in this piece. So I'm going to put 3 layers of the encaustic clear medium. And that's going to give me a good foundation. And here I have a little note telling you I am listening to music, and it was really, really good. But the burn we're going to do in real time. Yeah, we're going to do that in real time. Because who wants to miss that, right? I mean, I love it. That's my favorite part. It's like building up to that point is what keeps me motivated, because I just love it. And then spraying the alcohol inks on it and seeing what it does is like, ah! I have too much fun. So I told y'all I have this desk, right? And it goes up and down, and it's just so perfect because I am a standing person. And so that just made my creativity, it took it up 10 notches. And I've been doing some, I've been becoming OCD in my organizational tactics. I mean, it started at work just before Christmas, and it never transferred to the house. I don't know why, but it is finally transferring over here, and I'm really thrilled about that because I got rid of so much clutter out of here today that I just love sitting here. I love being in the space again. It's not like this overwhelming, like too much crap, like I was a hoarder kind of person. I'm not a hoarder. Everything has a purpose. Everything, even down to the little bits of plastic I collect, but or cellophane, whatever, plastic bags. Everything has a purpose, but now it also has a place to live. That's me dancing. So, I wanted to tell you what was on the radio, so I was trying to grab some cards real fast. I bought a whole set of freaking cards, and you know, again, there's that organization. I'm not sure where the hell I put them. I might have stuck them in a drawer, but I haven't checked the drawers because I could have swore I put it in a place I would always grab it. So here's our 3rd and final layer of clear. And again, this is 5 parts beeswax to 1 part damar resin. The only one that I added additional resin to was the white. I did 5 to 2 because I really like that white to stand out and be bold and give me texture. And that's the most fun. So that's our final layer of white. And again, adding some bold spots, using the music to guide me along, because that's what music is all about. So these spots are going to be thicker, and so as I melt down through the layers, that should act like a fluid layer. You know, we're not going to see it. It's just going to move the stuff around for us, right? Which is really cool. There is nothing about encaustic wax that I am not in love with. I've learned to make trees. I've learned to make abstract, just in general, like abstract stuff. And I love abstract because that's how my brain functions. It's process orientated with a touch of abstract curiosity. because in so much in life, everything is like rigid and stabilized, and you don't have the opportunity to be vocal about what it is you're doing, whether it's through your art or through your conversations, right? The best thing I've learned, I'm 61, and I have a ton of passion and a ton of education and a ton of expertise in my field, and I've learned to just shut the fuck up. I mean, sometimes you just have to shut the fuck up and listen to what other people are saying, whether you agree or not. Now, I've always been in Namaste, and I've always been an ear. I can listen, but there's always, like, I don't know, somewhere in my 50s, I guess, is when this manifested for me, where I just need to step back and be quiet. And it has, for the last 11 years, been the saving grace in my life, because, you know, the quieter you are, the more inquisitive people are about you. And the more people generate to you to get you to talk. And I like that. And then when I do talk, it's only what is necessary. It's not what is, like, I don't know. I just don't go on and on anymore like I do on my videos with anybody in the workplace, which is the way it should be, I guess, because you really want to keep yourself grounded. So the two colors I'm using right here are the nasty ones that stink, and it's my goal to get rid of them. So that is a blue and a burgundy, and they stink, guys. Don't do it. Just don't apply candle wax dyes to your encaustic, because the smell will drive you out of the space in a split second. You can probably hear, listen, that is the hum of my fan. And it's kind of cool today, but that fan is running because I cannot stand the smell of that stuff, and it's got to go. It's got to go. So I'm going to use it up the best that I can. I got lots and lots and lots of panel boards, so I'm excited to get rid of it. And I always wonder, I was cleaning a mess up on the griddle, but I always wondered, what would it be like? What would it be like to just wake up one day and have all the answers to life's ailments right there at your side, right there right where you wanted it, like all the knowledge of how to stop this political climate from being as angry as it is, because that's not helping anybody. It's not, and how to educate people about the fact that this virus is real, and it's not Joe Biden's fault. I mean, even the liberal media is blaming him for COVID, and that kind of blows my mind. COVID was around before he became president. You know, when he got into the presidency, he aided people. He put the tests out there. You don't hear hospitals claiming they don't have ventilators or any of that stuff like they did in the past. But that's all he can do. And then he did the smart thing. You know, we've done everything on the federal level we can do to protect the American people. And we're going to leave it up to the governors of all the states. And if your governor doesn't want mask mandates, and your governor doesn't want this and that and the other, and you die, well, that's on you. That ain't on Biden. He's not the reason that we have a problem. So January 6th came and went, and of course, you know, there is another party that's trying to pretend like it didn't happen. You don't have to be educated to realize that is in our face lying. Why would, who accepts any of that stuff? Oh, here we're fanning it to, because it's pretty hot. It's at 200 degrees. I got a measurement on there right now, but I mean, who in their right mind is gonna think that because they said it wasn't bad, that it wasn't bad? I mean, we all saw it in real time. I don't know about you, but I just happened to be home that day, and I watched it live. And I ran into my to the computer room, the other big room we have here. And my husband and I looked at him. I said, "You got to come and see what's going on here. They breached the Capitol. They're running around inside. It's really happening. They're beating up the police. They want to hang Mike Pence." I mean, all that really happened. You know, Mike Pence and his family were whisked away to safety. All that stuff really happened. Yet here is Mike Pence saying, "Oh no, that was there was nothing about that day." Come on now. Now you got to go sit your ass up there and talk to the frickin' committee, because that's what that's going to be like. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's get off politics. My bad. My bad. But it is something that has affected my stress levels, because how many people are that damn gullible is what bothers me. Is what do we need to do to educate the public about COVID and about the fact that January it really happened. I mean, it really happened. January 6th was real. I mean, we all saw it with our own eyes. Even the people who don't believe it, but they're willing to listen to those folks tell them it was nothing but a party. Right. And so then we got Ted Cruz, my last beef. Then we got Ted Cruz coming on television saying it was a terrorist attack. Of course, because he's under investigation. And Article 18 says anybody who aids, abets, or even is even on the sidelines of this thing can get in a whole heap of a lot of trouble. So he's scared. Then he gets on Tucker Carlson, and I only know this, I don't watch Fox, but I only know it because I've seen the clip. And he says, "I made a mistake, please forgive me." Come on now. Come on now. He just needs to go back to Cancun or whatever and just stay there. One more thing and then I'm done with politics. They all seem to think that because it's a Democratic president, they're guaranteed the Republicans are all going to win. That's the way it used to be. But we have a cray-cray party of Republicans now, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think more Democrats are going to come out and support the Democratic Party to make sure those crazy people don't come back. I mean, that's just my thinking. I mean, I even hear all the news. Mainstream media is always talking, "Oh yeah, well, we gotta get jiggy with the fact that the Republicans are probably going to take the House." No, they're not. They're crazy people. Crazy people don't get to be elected unless they cheat. And I don't even want to go there. That's a whole different video. Alright, I gotta let it go. It's making me sweat. Okay, so listen to some really cool music over here. Green Day is coming up soon. And I'm putting another layer of clear. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we can get some really cool, like, glass-like effects. Like you're looking through the glass window. It's a little tiny bit foggy, but you see stuff on the other side, which gives it such an amazing amount of depth to the piece. I just adore it. I mean, I adore it. I don't know what the proper sequence is because I don't watch my videos in full. I really should, because sometimes I forget. Like, how many layers? I know less is best, and this one is more. This one has a lot more layers than less is best. And my mother taught me less is best, right? So less salt, because you can never take the salt out. When you're making your noodles, less liquid, because you don't want to have to add more flour. When you're making your bread, less flour, so you don't have to, if it's sticky, let it be, because you're going to have to roll it around and knead it anyway. Although my KitchenAid does all that now, so don't worry about that shit. I'm not a kid-friendly show. I do cuss a lot. So we've got a nice layer of clear on here. And we're going to go ahead and start adding the last layer of colors. Because, I don't know, I hope I don't make soup, because less is best, right? And I really went all out with the colors. But I'm thinking if I let this shellac dry long enough, which is, so I can do these voiceovers, and that'll take some time, so it'll probably be okay. I don't know. That's the best part about it. I also have this little tool I haven't used yet. It's really, really cool. It's a tiny little dip tool. and I thought it was bigger, but you can dip it in your wax and then draw. But it's so fine that it actually comes with a little needle to keep it from clogging. It is the cup is like less than half your pinky size, which was not what I was expecting because the picture looked really big and they didn't tell you what size it was. But it is cool. I just haven't used them yet, but there'll come a day for that. So checking out how dry it is to see if it's okay to add more stuff. And I think my choice at that point was not to draw or paint, but to put some scratches in there, which we'll do here toward the end as well. And then to kind of just drip the paint on it, yeah, as opposed to painting it on, because the wax it's so hot and I'm just building layers and building layers and the heat is just there, so it's really not much I can do, but it will be hard as a rock. I can't remember what I went looking for. Oh no, I just reached over to have a sip of my seltzer. So here we go. Now we're going to add the last layer of color before we go to the shellac part. And that is my favorite part. I know I've said that before, but there you go. And just trying to get rid of this burgundy stuff that smells so bad. I'm not even going to make crayons out of this because I don't want to use it in any of my art ever again. But I'm not wasting that Encaustic Damar resin and beeswax. No, I have to use it until it's gone. So that just means turn your fan on because it's disgusting and use it up. So that's what we're doing. Using up my wax, waxing it. And of course you always want to fuse. Now sometimes I don't fuse just the one color. I'll wait until I've got the whole piece covered, even if it's multiple colors, and then I'll fuse. But that stuff is so weird that I thought it best to just do that. Now this yellow is from the Impressionist art kit, which is a little pricey, guys. I was checking to see for y'all how much all these supplies cost, and that is that's a $53 product, but it's amazing and it'll last a year of encaustic wax because the amount of times I use it, I think I'm on my second box in 2 years, so that's pretty darn good right there. But I'm also, King's art is also cool for like the colors that the Impressionist art doesn't have, and that's only $23, and that's going to give me back my blue and a good bright yellow and my bright blue, like baby blues, and the stuff that the 3 colors that I used that candle wax dye for is what the King's art's going to do. And so I'm trying to find a card so I can tell you what's on right now, and it's Green Day. I want to dream and differ from the whole right. I will not sing it anymore because I don't want to get labeled, but it was a great song and that's what I was doing. I was dancing and painting and painting and dancing, and Green Day was my daughter's favorite band, and I remember a time when they first came out that I thought that they were the devil. No, I don't know. It wasn't the devil. It was just, I had my opinion. I never really cared for them. Then after she passed away, every time I turned on the radio, there was Green Day. No matter what station I chose, so I finally said, okay, let me listen. And now I actually enjoy them. And I understand they're coming out with a new album. So, you know, that guy's been through a lot. Rehab and all sorts of stuff. Breaking down on stage. I remember seeing that and stuff. Well, we're getting near the end of this, my friendsies. And what we're going to do is let this cool down just a little bit so we can add the shellac. And I don't want my shellac smearing. Although it is pretty when it does that. Not gonna happen today. So we're gonna end this in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello my friends! So now we're ready to put our shellac on, and I am live for this because even though that music was rocking, I swear I could listen to that all day. Green Day was definitely my favorite. Used to not be a fan, but I am very much a fan. Fleetwood Mac, that took me back so many years, it's ridiculous. And yeah, it was all very, very good. You know, this copyright crap stops us from having the elements that give us creativity, and for me that's always been music. Silence is good sometimes, but you know, I like music. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put shellac around the edges, because the black shellac around the edges is going to pull out all these colors that we see. We got a lot of translucents, and I love that because I have a piece where the translucent, the clear wax looked like a mirror behind, and just kind of gave such a depth to the piece that I was crazy in love with that. Okay, so I got my little bundle of stuffs here. I think these are the only 2 small ones I'm getting. Nope, that's it. All the rest are huge. They're huge. But if you need spongies, get yourself the 48-piece set for like $8. Totally worth the money. Yes. Alright, so I'm probably just going to use the one for the black. So I gave it a good shake, and then the whole rest of this is yellow, because this is green. Yellow is going to make a lighter green. Yellow and red make purple, and so it's just going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You know, if you need to, get your color wheel out, because that's what I do. I certainly don't want to make poop. I don't. I'm not interested in the poopy colors. I want every one of these colors to shine. And I did buy some black, but unfortunately it's a different kind of black than this is, which is weird. It's just weird. I'm just gonna use up what I got there. I'm just gonna squirt it out. We're not wasting. It's okay if it's all over. I don't care. It's all good. Alright. And I will pound this off camera. Oh. Well, actually I have a much sturdier table now, so I can pound it right here. Still jiggling! It don't matter. Okay. So. Nice. And then we are going with Sunbright Yellow for the rest. Yes. And she's been properly shaken. I'm just going to pour her out here. I want it thick, very thick. And I was just looking at my Jacquard inks, and I do have backup, so I can make all of this. I only have a quart of shellac though, so I'll probably have to go get me some shellac next paycheck. I like the gallon size, and I've been saving my jars to, utilize them so that I have a better way to open these suckers. Oh my god, it's so hard to open these. It's ridiculous. But, it was a good idea at the time because it was a dollar store idea. So who cares? It was great. And if that's all you can afford, then that's all you can afford. And it still works. You just gotta be mindful, I guess. And, like if you did this every single time, scrubbed out your lid like this every single time you used it, then you would have a lid that opens and closes peacefully for you. Alright, it's not happening. Don't have anything in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my thinners to fill in the spots, and I love it. And I'm just gonna let this, it's soup, guys, so I'm gonna let that sit for maybe a good hour. Alright, so I'll check back with you. Oh, let's peel this shit off while it's hot. Ew. Holy crap. That's fucking amazing what just happened. Ooh. Happy accident. A little happy accident, like what he would say. Yep, a very happy accident. Yes, that's what that was. Ow! No, not the floor. Crazy good tape. It's crazy fucking stuck. So beautiful. I don't know which side is the best side. I really don't know at all which side is the best side. Okay. That didn't work out very well. On holiday. Oh, fuck you, man. You're just gonna make a mess of my piece, aren't you? I'm just gonna leave that fucking paper right in there. Keep getting the rest of that, am I? Yeah. Need a rag. No, fuck out of it. There we go. Off you are, bitch. I wanted you there anyway. See this piece of paper? It says you don't belong here. Literally, it does. It says that, but you're staying. You can stay. Fuck you. Paper stays. Oh, let's spray it. Oh yeah. We're gonna spray. I don't know what that's gonna do up there. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, yellow. Anything that looks like yellow. Type of yellow. Are they yellow in there? I don't know. It's so translucent, I'm not getting anything out of that. Yep. Either back there or over there. Staring it right at myself. Excellent. Clean it. That's hot. Shit on the floor. We're gonna get one hell of a picture. Make ourselves a spot in the world of encaustic wax. We can do that. Yep, that's working. It's not working. I don't like the stick. Oh, something else. Something a little sharper. Needle or something. Oh, scratchy. I don't want to do any scratchy. Oh god, so pretty. No scratchy. But we need her signature in there. Oh god. Alright, whatever, Janet. We're just going to do DB. That's it. That's our sig. I like it. She's beautiful. Look at her. Oh, DB. I beg to dream and differ from Polaroid. Gorgeous. Oh, my bad. What? Oh, I see exactly the place I want to put the picture. Oh, God, there's the pigs again. Okay. Nope. Turn off that overhead lights. These guys. Shut it down. Oh, I see you. boobs. Okay, so I'm doing the rest of this shit offline. We can go ahead